Welcome to Arkansas Off-Road Adventures. The adventure starts here. Arkansas Off-Road Adventures, and we are heading into the Buffalo River country and going to take a ride from Compton, Arkansas, drop off the mountain down into Irby on the Buffalo River and look at some historic places today. So, alright guys, that's all I'm going to say for this trip. I'm going to drive so my wife don't panic over there and think I'm going to run off the road. Come along with us, let's go. That should be good. We get this one over here. We're getting disconnected, so it makes for a lot easier ride. And I've got to get some new sway bar disconnects on here. I've actually got studs that will hook these up and keep them up there, but that may have to use zip ties. But the ones that are on here are not the right size, so we are using zip ties today. So when I get the other ones, we won't have to worry about it anymore. It'll be a lot simpler. But we're kind of like duct tape. We're using some good old zip ties and get a hold of it. That's got it all up there, Cal. Scott, I think we're good, man. I think we're good. Made it to the Irby Church. We're going to take a look at it. One of the historical churches here near the Buffalo River, which is right down the road from us here. So we're going to go and take a look at it. So here we go. Feels nice in here. It's a lot cooler than outside. The piano. There's some information here about the church. I wonder if this is like the original piano. I wonder if it's the original piano. That's pretty cool. Something about it, there ain't no pop up in here today. Come around here and look at the side. Lots of copperheads, rattlesnakes, since it's that time of year and they're blind. That's the good part about the dog days of summer. Blind snakes. Very, very beautiful old structure. That's been preserved and taken care of, just part of the history here in the Ozarks along the Buffalo River. Alright, we're gonna get ready to leave here. We're gonna go over to the Cove Spring. Very beautiful place. I haven't been there in a couple of years, but it's a big old spring running off of a bluff. It used to be like a pipe, if I remember right, that's running water out of it, and it goes into a hole of water, so the water's like really, really cold. Good place to go when it's really hot outside, like kind of like today. So we're gonna go over there and take a look at it, and then we're gonna stop at the Parker Hickman homestead, which is a beautiful old cabin. So y'all are gonna get to see it as well, and then we're gonna try to get back there to the Cherry Grove Cemetery, which is a very old cemetery here along the Buffalo River area. So all right, guys, let's go see what else we can find. Alright, we've made it down here to Cove Spring, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at. It sounds like it's running water, don't it, Brett?
Yes, it does.
It's like we need to go get a drink of it, don't we?
That's that spring going out into it.
Yeah, it's got a pipe up in there.
Yeah.
Somewhere that comes out. So
I haven't been down there far.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go take a look. All right, we've stopped here at another old homestead place here in Irby. I don't know much about this place. I've always, like I said, I've drove by it a lot. Hey, riding around, probably got the sun shining right in the camera, but got a really neat old house sitting here. And man, if these old houses could really tell the stories, you know, they've been here since the Depression, probably before that, and just, you know, how the times were back in those days. You know, today we're always in a rush, and everybody always seems in a rush about things, but you know, but here we are in this beautiful, you know, old home, and could really tell a story, I'm sure, of the times here in the Ozarks for sure. There's another building here. Let me get this turned around. Another building right here. I'm not sure what it was. But maybe an old feed barn or something at one time. It actually had electricity in it. May have just been an old storage shed they used to put their feed or something in back in the day. Got some old sawmill lumber floor in it. Which a lot of those houses back in the day, they were made by sawmills. You know, they just old rough cut lumber. Today we go to the Home Depot and get our lumber. Back then they had to cut it and mill it and all of that. So yeah, pretty cool building for sure. I forgot one more thing I want to show you guys, and this is the old barn beside the White House that I was just showing you. This is the Parker Hickman Homestead. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful old cabin that you can visit. That's right here near the Irby campground. Get over here and undo this gate. Shaking around trying to get through here. Watching not to run into snakes. I know you hear talk a lot about snakes, but we've had a lot of problems with snakes around the area lately. Especially copperheads and rattlesnakes. And you gotta watch waspers. Yeah, this is the old Parker Hickman place. Back here is the smokehouse. You can see the old chimney right here. Single pane glass that were always cold in the winter times. You can see the had a stove here at the back. I believe, if I remember right, that's the kitchen area, so that's more likely the kitchen stove, which was a wood stove back in those days. Up there is the wonderful outhouses that we don't use anymore. Now that we've got a public bathroom, or inside toilets. So no waiting in the snow to go to the bathroom. And here's the old smokehouse. You can actually see the burnt parts of the wood from the smoke, the soot from the smoke when they used to smoke meat. So you can see it. It don't really much anymore, but it used to. This used to have kind of a door on it, and it still actually had the smoke smell to it, which was pretty neat when I was younger. Yeah, it's cool to come and see these old places here in the Ozarks, and you can see the old barns that are off over there, the house, the back door. And man, you know, it's amazing back in those days, our ancestors and stuff that came. The times were tough because you had to grow your food, you had to can your food, or you would starve. I mean, and today, and they seem very happy in those days to do that. Today, we have grocery stores and everybody's mad and upset about everything, and everything. The political world's all crazy, but these people, man, they really had it rough compared to how we have it. And sometimes I think to myself, maybe it's because they were more thankful about things. It wasn't so easy because they had to provide, or they would starve. It was a life or death situation. They had 7 or 8 kids to take care of. You know, today, you know, we've got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 kids sometimes at home. And it's a struggle today. But back then, they had to grow their food and go fetch their water and do their clothes by hand. Now we've got wash machines and electricity. And so definitely have a lot of respect for the people from those days and everything that they've done. And it's awesome still get to come back and look at this and remind you of how things used to be. And kind of makes you emotional to think about it. Because of how crazy the world is today, for sure. But definitely a beautiful place. There's a cemetery that's back up the road here. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to it, but we'll see if we can. It's an old cemetery. You know, back in those days, they used to get scarlet fever. There was yellow fever. They would get pneumonia and die, you know, things like that. They didn't have all the medicines like we have today. But, you know, as it goes back to what I said, they had it rough, and they just kind of used what they had, natural medicines and things. Sometimes they would get better, sometimes they wouldn't, you know. So back there's a lot of I think if I remember right, there's several children buried back there, more than likely probably died of some kind of a disease, or died during birth. You know, they didn't have all the hospitals and stuff to just run off to real quick, or an ambulance to come get them. They had to take care of stuff right here at home, so you had to know how to take care of yourself. And hunt and fish and grow your vegetables and can and all that stuff. But definitely it's a beautiful place. Definitely a beautiful place. So I hope you all have enjoyed this as much as I have making this. And hey, let's not forget to be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as we continue to grow. And be sure to click that thumbs up button. It means a lot. The channel continues to grow every week. That's amazing. The longer it is, longer it's been out, the more people that are getting on, I'm trying to say. So absolutely enjoy every one of you guys that subscribe, and share it with all your friends and family and stuff so they can see this stuff too. And so going to be fun. You know, I love getting out and doing this kind of stuff. It's really fun. and getting to see these old places and let you all get to see them as well. And don't forget the Jasper Jeep Jam and Overland Rally. That'll be coming up. Plenty of stuff here around Jasper. And if everything works out, this place, if some of you guys that are coming to that see it, we're going to be coming back to this place, so for our trail ride. So definitely you want to come and see this, so definitely don't want to miss getting to come to the Jasper Jeep Jam and Overland Rally in 2025, which I will have those dates and everything at the end of this video. We got Overland of America the 13th, 14th, and 15th of September of 2024 in Jay, Oklahoma. That's going to be a fun time. Excited to get to go to it as well, and I'll have some information posted about it as well. Going to be a fun time, and so I'm excited for that. So lots going on, and once it gets cooler, I'll start putting out some camping trips. It's been too hot for camping. I mean, I'm all about camping, folks, but man, it's been hot here lately. It's been really nice this weekend though, but when fall gets here and things really start cooling down, we'll start pumping out some camping content. So anyway, guys, that's all I've got for today. I hope every one of you all are doing well, and until next time, and like I said, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today. See ya.